everyone. Here we are again. Let's spread some positive vibes. Now, let's imagine that the nightmare of coronavirus is finished and we are able to go outside. What are you going to do first? Maybe you are going to go to see some relatives, your grandmas and pas, your friends. And what else? I think that you are not able now to eat something like fast food, smoothie, a cup of ice cream. So this is why listen to is going to be eating out. Now, to eat out or to have something or refreshment out, the first question is, where shall we go? The place where we go is very important. Here we are, our first suggestion. Let's go to a restaurant. Restaurant is the first place. The second, what about going to a cafe? So a cafe or a restaurant are two places that we can have fun in them and with our friends and our family members. To go and to understand more about those places, we have a list of vocabulary and elements related to them. So we cannot find a cafe or a restaurant without glasses. Of course, we need glasses to drink. Plates. Place is the second word. We have here table. On the table we can see the tablecloth and the napkins. Tablecloth and napkins are very important, of course. Now this picture contains spoons, knife, and two forks. So spoons, knives, and forks are important in a restaurant or in a cafe if you eat something there. Now, who is this person? He is Mr. Wafiq, I know. He is our television chef, okay? So a chef is someone who is in the kitchen and he prepares food. Now, this is a waiter. He's there always to help us, to serve us, okay? So a waiter if he's a man and a waitress if she is a woman. Next up, here is a leaflet or a small paper in which we find menu parts and it's written food and drinks. It's called the menu. And as you have seen, the menu is composed of many parts. The first part contains food like this. Look at this picture. You can see salad and soup, okay? So salad and soup in the menu, in fact, you find them in the part of the starter, okay? Next, the second part of the menu may contain rice, chicken, seafood, and more. These are parts or examples of the main course, okay? The last part of the menu contains delicious food like cheesecake, okay? And the cheesecake is a part of the dessert. Now, let's stop here. This word is very important because we find another word which is similar to it, but it doesn't have the same meaning at all. They are different in spelling, first of all, okay? The first word is written with one S in the middle. The second word is with two S's. The first word, of course, we ride camels there, and here is a delicious plate that we enjoy eating. Now let's focus on the pronunciation. They didn't say the two words just to give you the opportunity to listen to that part. Listen and find out the pronunciation. Okay, you have found the difference between the two words and the difference, in fact, in the stressed syllable. You need to listen again and circle the stressed syllables in the first word and the second one. Okay, listen again and circle the stressed syllables. Okay, so the first word is a desert. We go to the desert to play with sand and maybe to ride camels and more. And the dessert is a part of our meal. Maybe it's your favorite part of the meal, that sweet thing that we can eat or have at the end of the meal. So a dessert, is the third part of the menu, okay? So when we look at this diagram, we can understand that it's not about a cafe, it's in fact a restaurant, okay? We can find food and menu and chef and all of these elements in and at a restaurant. So let's read more about, let's listen about something related to the restaurant. Let's listen to a conversation at a restaurant. You are going to listen and find out the speakers and the topic, who are talking and what are they talking about. Let's listen.
Hello.
Hi, a table for two, please.
Of course. Over here, please. Is the menu?
Thank you.
Are you ready to order?
Yes, we are.
What would you like for your starter?
I'd like French onion soup, please.
And I'll have a tomato salad, please.
And for your main course?
I'm not sure. I don't know whether to have the steak or Thai chicken.
Oh, I'd like the Thai chicken and rice, please.
Oh, okay. Me too.
So, that's 2 Thai chicken and rice. What would you like to drink?
I'll have a fresh orange juice and...
I'd like some mineral water, please.
Okay, thank you.
Here we are. So the speakers are the waiter and the 2 customers. And the topic of the conversation is ordering food. Of course, the customers, the 2 customers are ordering food. And the waiter is taking notes to prepare their order. Now you are going to listen again and to find out what are they ordering.
Hi, a table for two, please.
Of course. Over here, please. Is the menu?
Thank you.
Are you ready to order?
Yes, we are.
What would you like for your starter?
I'd like French onion soup, please.
And I'll have a tomato salad, please.
And for your main course?
I'm not sure. I don't know whether to have the steak or Thai chicken.
Oh, I'd like the Thai chicken and rice, please.
Oh, okay. Me too.
So, that's 2 Thai chicken and rice. What would you like to drink?
I'll have a fresh orange juice and...
I'd like some mineral water, please.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So they ordered starters, 2 starters, French onion soup and tomato salad. As main course, they ordered Thai chicken, Thai like Thailand, chicken and rice, both of them. And for drinks, they ordered orange juice and mineral water for the woman. So they ordered a whole meal with the starter and the main course and the drink. So after having these meals, and especially the Thai chicken, which is something new for us, so what will be the reaction of the customers? Are they going to be satisfied? Maybe. If they like the food, they will express their satisfaction. So to express their satisfaction about the food, they need to say it in a given expression like, this is just what I needed, or this is just what I wanted, and this is just what I meant, or this is just what I wanted to eat, or something like this. So, and remember to write to put the exclamation mark and raise your intonation, okay? So if they are more than satisfied, if they are really surprised, they need to express they can express their surprise. To express the surprise, we have 2 examples. The first example, they can say, what a delicious meal. And this structure is based on the word what plus the adjective, which is here delicious, and you can put any other adjective that you need, and noun. And of course, don't forget the exclamation mark because you are surprised when you say this sentence. The second structure is, with the example number 2, how delicious this meal is. So how plus adjective It depends on the adjective of choice. And we can write this or these. Here we depend on the noun after these or these. If it is singular noun, we use this. Or if it is a plural noun, we use these. Then is or are, and you know now the difference. Of course, don't forget the exclamation mark. And it goes like this: how delicious the meal is. Let's practice the second. This is the new structure of making or expressing surprise. We need to open our activity book, please. We have on page 134, activity 1, we are asked to use the words in brackets to express surprise. The first one is done for you just for help. The two words that we are going to use to express our surprise are unusual, the adjective, pets, the plural noun. And the example is like this: how plus adjective, which is unusual. These, because we have pets, it is a plural noun. So how unusual these pets are, an exclamation mark. Here we are, the second example. We have giant and cake. Yes, we begin with how, and it is like this: how giant this cake is. Third example, odd car. How old this car is. Enormous, very big, pizza. How enormous this pizza is. Amazing castle. How amazing this castle is. So these are examples how to make surprise, of course. Now, after dealing with this first experience in a restaurant, we are going to go ourselves to restaurants and watch a video. We are not going to be alone. We are going to go to a restaurant with Mr. Bean. You know, Mr. Bean is always doing trouble, but we are going to see if he is satisfied, if he's surprised or not. You watch the video and find out if Mr. Bean is surprised or satisfied or not, okay? Here you are, the video.
Everything to your satisfaction, sir.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, yes.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes.
So, is he going to eat that food or not? I guess that you have the answer. He won't, because there is a problem in that restaurant. He wasn't satisfied at all. He is negatively surprised with the food, because the food simply was bad. It was tasteless, okay? So bad food, tasteless food is one of the problems that we can face when we go to the restaurant. There is other problem with food. It can be salty, okay, when you put too much salt on it. Also, it can be too spicy. We in Tunisia, we eat spicy food, but it's not really too spicy so that it can be nice to eat. So the second type of problem that we can face at a restaurant is in this picture. Now, you can see these are some customers. How can you describe these customers? They are annoying customers. They are annoying because they are screaming, they are munching food, and there are two things that are against against the table manners. Of course, we shouldn't scream or munch or stretch to have something from the other side of the table. We must be polite at the restaurant and, of course, at home while eating. Next problem is with the waiter itself. Some of the waiters, not all, are careless. Okay? Careless waiters can make problems when they, for example, slip classes. They can slip classes, they can slip themselves, etc. Okay? Next problem. Look at this man. He is angry. He's hangry and angry. But in this case, he looks angry. He looks upset because of the place. Look at the place. There are many people in there. So there are. It is an overcrowded place. The overcrowded place. In the overcrowded place, we find a lot of mess and noise. So people cannot eat eat in comfortable conditions. So these are examples, of course, of problems that we can face at restaurant. When we go to a restaurant, you can find yourself facing a bad experience and sometimes positively surprising experience. So this is why we're going to write about going to restaurant. Let's write something. You go to a restaurant to celebrate to celebrate a family event. You went through a wonderful or shocking experience. You write your story. So to write the story, first of all, we need to underline or highlight the keywords in our instructions. And here are the instructions. So you are going to write a story about your wonderful or shocking experiences at a restaurant. Okay? So we must use the simple past to talk about the story. We use linkers maybe and vocabulary about the restaurant environment. Here we are, a sample of a story. I need you please to read it carefully and correct the mistakes. Read and correct the mistakes. You can underline them or highlight them and try to take notes about the correction. Try to do it. Yes, please. Here is the first mistake. I was once at a Thai restaurant. The starter was all right because the chicken was exactly what I wanted. The mistake here is starter. We do not talk about starter here. We talk about the main course because the chicken is in the main course. Next, I wanted what I wanted, but here it's certain the dessert, but the dessert was bad. We don't mean here dessert, it's a dessert. How tasteless was the cake? Here we have expression surprise. We use how plus adjective plus the noun and then verb to be. So, how tasteless the cake was. Then things went more good. So, more good here is the mistake. Of course, good is a regular adjective. In comparative form, it becomes better. The place becomes more and more crowded. In fact, we are telling a story, so we need to use the simple past. This is why this word, this verb is put in the simple present, which is wrong. It must be in the simple past. The place became more and more crowded with who? With annoyed customers. Annoyed means they feel annoyed, but in fact, there are annoying customers, as we have seen in the picture before. Last but not least, the waiter was not careful when he slept and dropped food. Did he sleep in the restaurant? He dropped food? No. There are two different verbs to sleep. The simple past of verb to sleep is to either slept, and to slip is a slipped. Okay, the simple past is to slip, is slipped, and dropped food on my new shirt. How awful that was. The mistake here, the punctuation mistake, we need the exclamation mark. Of course, here it is for today, and I wish that you enjoyed the lesson. See you next time. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you. See you.